Diane Simmons with breaking news at this hour. Civil War zombies are attacking and reenacting the Battle of Atlanta and Sherman's March. Let's go to Trisha Takanawa with the on-the-field report.
Thank you, Diane. First of all, here are the zombie generals. Major General William Tecumseh Sherman, also known as Uncle Billy, from Lancaster, Ohio, was on the Union side and was educated at West Point Military Academy. General John Bell Hood, also from West Point, came from Owensville, Kentucky, and was a general from the Confederate side. This has been Trisha Takanawa with the 6 o'clock evening news. Thank you.
General John Bell Hood took troops on a march around the Union left flank, had a cavalry march near Sherman's supply line, and more troops attacked the Union front. The attack took too long to position, and the North had already strengthened the left flank. The flank retreated after the attack, and after the Union General McPherson was killed. The Confederate Army formed an L-shaped battle line and broke through the Union lines. However, to save the battle and make it a Northern victory, Sherman massed 20 artillery pieces near his headquarters and had them shell the Confederate forces. The casualties for the Union was 3,641, and the casualties for the Confederate side was 8,499. This was a devastating loss for the already reduced Confederate Army. Outside our studio, we have zombies and reenacting Sherman's March. Trisha, can you please tell us about Sherman's March?
I can. Sherman's forces captured Atlanta, which ended the Battle of Atlanta and started Sherman's March. General John Bell Hood moved the Confederate Army of Tennessee outside the city to recuperate. In October, he began a raid towards Chattanooga, Tennessee in an effort to draw Sherman back. But instead he turned his army west and marched into Alabama, abandoning Georgia to Union forces. Hood thought that if he went this way, Sherman would follow him, but Sherman didn't. Sherman instead sent Major General George Thomas to Nashville to deal with Hood. With Georgia clear, Sherman was free to move south. Sherman divided his army into two wings. The two wings advanced by taking separate routes. The right wing headed for Macon and the left in the direction of Augusta. The two wings headed for the state capital, and on November 23rd, the state capital at Milledgeville peacefully surrendered. And on December 22nd, the city of Savannah fell.
Using the scorched earth policy, Sherman proceeded down to Port Savannah, where he would capture the city on December 22nd. Records of the casualties for the Confederate side in the Sherman's March battles were lost, but the North was estimated to have lost 1,000 men.